got a lot to talk about today, so get in here. This is Jack with Cosmic Road. I talk about UFOs and the paranormal. Please hit like and subscribe and let me know what you think in the comments below. Yeah, to start with, we have a sphere turning into what looks like a ball of light near Machu Picchu. Really cool video. I like this. Shared by Wixie. And Wixie's back on Twitter or X under a different handle called Wixie's World. So definitely go check that out. He's always got great videos. And this is no exception. I love it. Is this something like the Boogosphere? Is that what we're looking at? Is this a plasma ball? What are these things? And what does it mean that it's near Machu Picchu? Love it. Love it. Meanwhile, the day wouldn't be complete without more drama between Ana Paulina Luna and Lou Elizondo. That's right. Ana Paulina Luna says, I just talked to Comer, as Chairman Comer, regarding issuing subpoenas for certain individuals that developed skiff flu or had other things come up when we asked them to come in to divulge information to Congress. What I love about this job is flushing out the truth tellers from those that are trying to sell books and potentially being disingenuous in an effort to undermine our investigations. See you in the skiff. Oh my God. All right. All right, Anna. Well, I mean, I admire her trying to get people into skiffs and going to whatever means necessary to do that. At the same time, I really like Lou's book, Eminent. I thought there was a lot of really good information in there, and it wouldn't hurt her to pick up that book. And obviously, that's who she's talking about. She's talking about Lou Elizondo and their ongoing beef. I think Joe Murgy actually got a response out of her. Let's see. Where is that? Maybe I need to go over to this page here. Yeah, here we go. Joe Murgia says, Luna just can't help herself with taking shots at witnesses. And do we really need a subpoena for Lou Elizondo, Chris Mellon, and Grush? And he's got a point. I mean, after all, Lou, for one, and Grush have testified before Congress under oath. So, of course, they would come back and do this. I don't know why they couldn't make it. They had speaking engagements. They were protesting something, whatever. It doesn't matter. But let's get everybody on the same page and get them in a skiff. But Joe goes on. Now, the member of Congress who was disingenuous with, I never blame Lou on Rogan, is accusing witnesses of being disingenuous. Okay. All right. And Ana Paulina Luna fires back at Joe Murgia saying, imagine saying holding people accountable regarding divulging information is taking shots. Maybe you should be asking why classified info has not been shared with Congress when we ask individuals nicely, not using subpoenas. Instead, you try to discredit our work. Maybe you would prefer there is no task force. All right, well, I mean, I think they both have a point. I don't know why we're bickering over this sort of thing. But it is what it is. Personalities do clash. They do bicker. There are, it's a complicated world out there, and, who knows what was going on. But it doesn't matter. Everybody involved is trying to push this forward and get the truth or, some measure of the truth out there. I don't know if we're going to ever have full UFO disclosure in the near future from the government. But, something is something, right? It's not nothing. We've made so much progress since 2017. It's just insane. We now have Congress people openly talking about UFOs and other dimensional beings. There's an article on The Hill talking about Anna's comments on Joe Rogan, talking about other dimensional beings. Ana Paulina Luna said during a Wednesday podcast episode with Joe Rogan that lawmakers have seen evidence of interdimensional beings. I think that they can actually operate through the time spaces that we currently have, Luna says. And that's not something that I came up with on my own. That's based on stuff that we've seen. That's based on information that we've been told. Yeah, and I've talked, ad nauseum about the other dimensional nature of some of these vessels or beings or both, whatever the heck they are. And the vessels themselves, in many cases, seem to be alive and have some sort of consciousness in and of themselves. So and it's almost like it's one and the same. But yeah, there you go. I mean, Congress people are openly talking about other dimensional beings on huge podcasts. That's how much progress that we've made just within 10 years. So, let's just keep on going. Let's not let individual egos and personality clashes derail this. That is ridiculous. However, tell that to Ivan Hanel, Lou's lawyer, who says, "Do you think Representative Luna has finally learned to spell subpoena? Maybe. Old Luna focused on getting to the bottom of Epstein and his degenerates. New Luna focused on a civil servant who risked it all for disclosure. The times are a changing." Is it too much to ask for disclosure on both? Yeah. And Hanel talking about the end of the world. I think he did have some clarifying comments on that. Let's see if I can find the clarifying comments. Well, we did have Trump. I'll go to that first. Trump is out there. This is from, I believe, the 15th, talking about UFOs again.
And they were in the Oval Office, 3 or 4 pilots. These are not people that make up stories. They said, all I know, sir, is there was a round object that was going 4 times faster than my F-22, which is a very fast plane. And it wasn't, it shouldn't have been. It was round, sir. They have seen, 4 or 5 guys I've interviewed, solid people, great pilots for the U.S. Air Force, etc. They've seen things that they cannot explain.
Okay, so nothing new from Trump, although I love that slack-jawed look that the one guest gave when he started talking about this. That was awesome. Presidents are talking about this. Congress people are talking about this. It's just insane. Let's just keep the pedal forward. I'm looking for Ivan's comments. Yeah, here we go. Because Ivan had talked about the end of the world. Lou's lawyer. So let's listen to what he has to say here.
Absolutely no. I have no belief whatsoever in any of these dates. I think it's bullshit. By the way, you can play this for everybody. I just think it's nonsense. I think it's storytelling by crazy people. No matter how much I tell people, hey, I have no idea about this stuff, they're like, no, but tell us the true date. It's like, what would you do anyway if like 2032 was some, alien appearance through, intergalactic, whatever, or some interdimensional stuff? What would you do? Can they at least be more specific than just 2032? Can't they tell us if it's going to be like a Tuesday or is it going to be before or after tax day or Labor Day? Can I at least have Labor Day? This is so dumb, and it just shows you how dumb everybody is. There is no, I don't know. There's always a possibility. Sure. It could be 2099 or, whatever. This is just so dumb. And people want to focus on it because they love it, because their lives are empty. So they're looking for some apocalypse to take them out of their boring lives. Like, get a hobby, go to work harder, work on yourself, do something awesome. But no, there's no space apocalypse or sudden appearance. And I've heard the stuff, and some of the stories were wild, man. Some were crazy.
Okay, they were pretty crazy. All right. So Jonathan Davies the other day saying that in a private email or something like that, private group, in some private setting, Ivan Hanel, Lou Elizondo's lawyer, was talking about something apocalyptic coming, and we all should prepare for the end of the world, whatever that means. Is he talking about catastrophic disclosure? Setting off some sort of chain of events? Is he talking about some sort of UFO contact event, some sort of mass event? Here he appears to be walking that back and saying that he doesn't believe in any of this apocalyptic stuff. At the very least, he doesn't believe in any dates for this apocalyptic stuff. So he's not specifically denying ever saying this, but he is just basically denying any belief in the alien apocalypse, as he calls it. So, who's right and who's wrong on that? Is this him trying to, publicly walk back something that he said privately because he said that privately and he didn't want that out? I don't know. It's interesting. I would love to know where his headspace is and what exactly he knows and why he said that. Meanwhile, Jaime Maussan is sharing a video of what might be a UFO landing in Russia. It's not like a great video. You don't see this object in motion, and that bright white light is not it. It's that small light, that series of lights over there. I mean, I guess they could be a UFO. Why do they leave their lights on? Are they trying to get noticed? If they're trying to get noticed, why can't they do a more interesting display, like fly around in cool ways or something? But interesting sighting that Jaime thought was worth sharing. So I'm sharing it with you guys. Let me know what you think. Meanwhile, we have Ross Coulthart talking about Kash Patel trying to uncover the shenanigans and the murders committed by the UFO control group.
The volume and intensity of admissions by the US administration. There are so many people who are now admitting that there is a there. Senior whistleblowers coming forward, but also people in government. You've got Kash Patel, the head of the FBI, has pledged transparency, and he's got a secret investigation going on into allegations that people have been murdered to protect this secret. The volume and intensity of admissions by...
Okay, yeah, so Kash Patel trying to uncover the dirty deeds of the UFO control group. I mean, Godspeed, Kash Patel. Be careful, be safe. I hope he's actually able to do it. I don't have much faith that anything like that could be accomplished. But hey, maybe that's because I place an undue power on the UFO control group that they don't actually have. But maybe they have it. I don't know. So, I mean, presidents aren't able to come out with UFO disclosure. They're more powerful than the president. They can order interceptions of UFOs. They can control the military. They're working with beings. There's countless experiencers that have seen them during abductions, working with the beings. So I don't know if I'm playing an undue, amount of power on them or not. But they are pretty powerful, and they are definitely, they have their tentacles all throughout the government and beyond. And there's obviously international implications as well. Can an FBI director get to the bottom of it? Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice? So, I mean, let me know if you think that's even possible, that there could be a murder investigation from the FBI that leads to the unraveling of the UFO control group. I mean, wouldn't that be cool? I want to live in that world. So, I mean, maybe, right? Maybe. You never know, guys. You never know. Let me know what you think about it all in the comments below as we admire this amazing greyhound with a cape on him. I mean, how cool is that? And he totally deserves that cape. Shoot, look at that guy. Like and subscribe, buy a t-shirt, buy a coffee mug, all that other good stuff. Become a channel member. Channel members are rock stars, much like this amazing Cape Crusader. And channel members also frequently get to see videos hours ahead of everybody else. And there's plenty of other videos on the channel. See you guys next time. This is Jack with Cosmic Road signing out.